merely because he was opposed to going to the IMF. Should the minister step aside?
Look, let me generalize the question.
I want a direct answer to this one.
No, because I was, one minister who received the formal notification. It's formal that Ghana had become a middle-income country. It comes from two sources who give us concessional financing: the World Bank and the African Development Bank. It comes with an awareness that the country is not going to continue getting concessional financing grants and must change the way it does its things, which is what informed, for example, a raft of measures from stabilization fund to sinking fund, the areas where we had, issues with the budget, and for which we always had, when there's a crisis, had to go to the fund. So we felt we should present an alternative, as other countries have done, to probably win ourselves off, the fund eventually. It wasn't going to be a precipitous move, with the word. But we needed to take steps gradually. So, for example, you cannot be borrowing and borrowing, without a mechanism for repayment. Solution we preferred was sinking fund, which was in the Constitution. 2, definitely that you cannot run an economy continuously for 2 to 3 years without one crisis or the other, domestic or foreign.
Okay.
So we put in the mechanism which other countries, buffers, stabilizers, right? Which, luckily with hindsight, we had started doing with oil revenue. So the theme of the 2015 budget was rebalancing the budget. So by the time we were ready for the program, you recall very well that we had a homegrown policy, which we subjected to discussions essentially. But then the budget support started drying up, so we went to the fund. Now, one approach of going to the fund is to say, this is my homegrown program. I am going to make the effort to be on my own. But as a member of the fund, may I enter into what you call a policy support instrument with you? So if the road gets rough, then I come. Only when I need, that help. But you can come and monitor. After all, you come in to do Article 4, so come and monitor whatever we are doing and prefer advice. Kenya at the point, was doing that.
Okay.
So that was the path which, so I'm explaining this to mean that there isn't something fundamentally wrong with saying, let us try and see whether our country can stand on its own feet by preferring solutions to problems that we know will be inevitable.